Hey guys, this is David here, back with the swing analysis for the week. And Happy New Year to all the people that currently follow me and are part of my membership, signals, student, or just the followers. Happy New Year, and I wish you all the very best for 2018. And basically, let's focus on making more money. All right, so let me check it out. AUD, NZD, how it's playing out for now. I'm going to be going all over the pairs from A to X. So just bear with me. It's going to be a lot of pairs to go over, but it's going to be a weekly analysis, so I'm not looking that much. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, probably most of 30 minutes. It's just going to be an explanation of what I see and what I'm trading, and that's it. I'm not going to teach except do the analysis. You can learn from whatever you watch and apply to your own trading. All right. So AED, NZD, previously it made the MMM pattern and all that, but we wanted to see a M formation right here, but we haven't. But there was a trend line breakout, but we're not gonna chase the trade. We're just gonna leave it for this one. All right, so on to the next one, AUD CAD. All right, AUD CAD. So let's see. All right. Okay, AUD CAD gave us a nice W with a divergence. We had a level 1 consolidation, but as you can see here, they're probably doing a stop hunt. Right now we have a stop loss to break even, so we are not losing anything on this trade, but we would like to see the market to push up. On a 4-hour time frame, as you can see, there's an engulfing candles right here, but would like to see how it plays out. But for now, it's a risk-free trade, so we're just gonna let it play out and go from there. But my expectation for AUD CAD is this level as a previous resistance level. It broken the structure already, but this might be a stop hunt low just to trap all the buyers and all that. So we'll just see how that plays out, okay? But currently I'm gonna buy. Then to the next one, AUD USD. All right, so the AUD USD. All right, I believe we are out from that trade last week. Yeah, I think we are out of this trade, but we did ended up buying right around here, booking a profit last week. Because I see kind of consolidation. This is a level 2, so it might come down all the way here, or it might not. But for now, I'm just gonna see how it plays out. If I see a big consolidation, but I do see the market pushing up again once it stops dropping. I do see market going back up to the resistance level, but we just gotta have patience to see it. But right now, currently, I'm not gonna be holding it because there might be a bigger drop right here and retest of this level 1 and then push back up. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it alone, but my overall projection for this AUD USD is to the upside. All right, AUD JPY. AUD JPY currently on a market maker structure. This was a peak, a top, you can call it, and this one's a level 1, this one's level 2. You can see the break of the structure. So these are basically the levels, and then here was a W with a nice divergence and a break of the structure, level 1 and level 2. So I'm expecting this to be an M formation, since with the RSI, the price is basically, the market is overly bought, so we might see a bearish movement. So, and it's hitting the previous resistance level and the 78.6 Fibonacci level. So we can expect it to drop right here. So it might be a possibility the price going back up here again, but most likely it will drop. But the risk reward has to be greater. So the risk reward is 1 to 8. That's a lot, and we're risking only 1 point. 0.5% compared to 8% ROI. So this looks like a really promising trade, and we just gotta leave it alone and see how it plays out. Once we are in probably right on this level where the price drops, we will move our stop loss to break even. Until then, we just gotta let it play out, right? And onto the next one, AUDCHF. All right, so AUDCHF, kind of bigger structure on a daily time frame there. So this is a nice W, level 1, level 2, a nice M, but we gotta see the break of this structure, and we have seen it before. And I was expecting the price to drop from this level, but it didn't. It just went back up. But as you can see on a Fibonacci level, it went up nice to the 61.8 and making a nice reversal candlesticks. So we might expect the price to go back up. This is the zone where it's just a stop hunt. So we'll just have to see. And there's a nice L8 wave pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might expect a nice drop till this zone first, since the ABC correction, and then we might see back down, or maybe not. We will just move our stop loss to break even and hold this trade for the good. So currently we're in a sell. We'll just see how it plays out for now. CAD JPY. All right, so CAD JPY hit our take profit to the T, looks like. Okay. I didn't even realize the CAD JPY hit our take profit. Okay, so, all right. Okay, this is a funny part. All right, so basically I was in this trade, a zero drawdown, as you can see, entered on it on a level 1 consolidation zone. Level 2 was created here. Now you might see a nice level 3 peak formation, M formation, whatever you can call it. There was a M, level 1, level 2. This is a nice pattern that's keep us giving it. So that was a nice trade, actually. Let me go on my computer. Let me go on my trades and see what happened to that trade. CAD JPY. Oh, we did make 1,100 bucks on CAD JPY. It was a really nice trade, actually, to look forward to. It was a nice, I don't know how many pips was it. It was quite a bit. It was a nice pips. Let me see how many pips was this. It was a 300 pip take profit, so that was a nice trade, actually. You know what? Let me post this. I kind of forgot. It was booked last week, I believe. Yeah, it was closed on the 5th. On the 5th. Okay, last week. All right, so now okie dokie. Okay, so basically we'll wait for the M to form. So this is the first leg, so we might expect a second leg right over here, and then we might look for a sell. But there's another possibility of the trend line break. You can enter on the trend line break also or not, but that's up to you. But once we see the M formation, we will enter this trade. So on a nice divergence. So until then, just wait it out, I would say. So we'll see how this plays out. All right. I mean, it can be a nice trade, but it can't. I mean, it will be a nice trade anyways. But the first leg can be longer. You know, you never know. Like it can be go higher this much too. But it just patience, guys. So you just gotta wait it out and see when the forms. Then you're gonna enter. All right. Until then, just wait. Okay. So what's next? CAD, CHF. All right, CAD CHF hasn't gave us anything yet, so we are expecting a M formation, but we haven't seen anything yet. And so we'll just wait. We'll just wait it out. All right. CHF JPY. Okay. All right, CHF JPY. Basically, this is a nice reversal zone that we're looking at, and this is a nice level 1. This is a nice level 2, as you can see, and this can be a nice M formation. So probably this gonna be a nice M and a drop. So until then, I would just wait it out. There. All right. Until then, I'll just wait it out and see where it goes from there. All right. Until then, just wait for the M and then enter on the second leg. All right, Euro NZD. Okay, Euro NZD, it's dropping as we expected. So, all right, now there. Let me go on a daily. All right. So basically, there was a pattern right here, a W level 1, level 2, nice M formation. And this is an M to be considered also because of this. I mean, if I go on a 4-hour time frame, you might see it, but there. So this can be an M right here. This can be an M, or this can be an M, a huge M. So once the price goes in profit, a Euro NZD, I believe it's currently we're in 200 pips in profit. So we will be moving our stop loss to break even and let it play out. Okay. All right. So okay, Euro NZD move stop loss to break even at 1.70600. Price entered was 69. $5.53 down. All right. Entry. Okay, 69. 6930. Stop loss was 74600. Okay, 53,053. Okay, there. But this is the real. Okay, now this is from here to here. It's 200 pips in profit. So 69,300 would be the nice number to put the stop loss at. So 69,300. Okay. All right. So okay. Now we're just gonna let it play out. Okay. All right. Now on to the next one. Euro AUD. Okay. So this one was a nice trade where we tried to enter, but then we got hit by a stop loss break even. I'm not sure what happened here, but this is there. So I'm expecting the price to drop till here since this is an M formation level 1 and level 2 consolidation, but happens to be a head and shoulder. But I'm expecting the price to drop here, make a W, and then we will enter on this trade. I don't care if it's a head and shoulder, but I do see a M formation right here. So that's why I entered this trade there. Easy to see it now, but here, let me remove all the distractions, but here. So basically a head and shoulder pattern, but at the same time a market maker pattern. We'll see when the price comes here, down here, we'll look for a buy on a W and then take profit right there around the zone 57, whatever that number is, 57, 1.57. All right. Until then, just hold on to it. Just wait for the market. Don't chase the trade. It can be, I mean, it's definitely a downfall from here, but you just don't want to chase the trade, right? Just wait it out, okay? Just wait it out, let the price drop, give you a nice entry so you don't have a zero drawdown. Okay, Euro USD. Okay, this is a nice W right here, level 1. Price hasn't broken level 2. A nice M with a divergence. You know what? I might look for a sell on this trade since it's given me a nice opportunity. All right, now that to that. And a nice M. Okay, this is a nice W right here, guys. Level 1, level 2. This is a nice M that you all looked at. And I'm expecting the price to drop all the way till this to close the gap. But at the same time, as you can see, there's a nice small MM pattern right here. So why not take an advantage of it, right? So I'm gonna enter this trade right now for a sell, and my take profit gonna be, first take profit gonna be right here. The second take profit, the first take profit would be right here. So sell on the command there, and make sure it's 1 to 3 risk reward. That's well over 1 to 4. Stop loss is 1%. Take profit is 4.2% take profit. So this is a nice trade. Okay, stop loss. All right, 198. I'm just gonna make it 120. Gonna make 120. Everything like that. Okay. So the stop loss is gonna be 21. 0. Take profit gonna be 1.58. 0. 1.158, 15, 121, and all right, now sell. Euro USD 21.158. All right, sold. Okay, so now on a daily structure, there's a nice trade too. So, but on a daily structure, we'll just wait it out. I'm gonna follow this pattern. I'm gonna see where the level 1, level 2 is formed. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna hold it, move my stop loss, and move my take profit tool here. But until then, I'm just gonna wait it out. Right now, not in a rush. There's a lot of movement to go. 400 pips to drop. So we'll just see. All right. Okay. Now, Euro CHF. Okay, Euro CHF hasn't gave us any structure yet. As long, if you go from here, it has, but there. You see the W right here, level 1, level 2, a nice M formation, but at the same time, I just want to see how the divergence plays along on this part. Like the breakout would be definitely a nice trade, but I mean, I can choose to enter now, or I can choose to enter after the break happens, but the thing is, like, we really don't know how far it will go. Like, I really don't know how far it can keep going up and not break the structure. But once it breaks the structure, then we'll put the stop loss right there, take profit right here. It will be a nice trade to look down for. But right now, since it hasn't broken the structure, we can't really risk entering this trade. But unless, I mean, you want to risk, like, I don't know, how many pips is this? Like 58, 100 pips, that's like 0.5%. I mean, let's go on here. It's gonna be like around 0.01%. That's the loss you might take, but I mean, we can aim for this one. All right, once this breakout happens, we might enter this trade, but it looking good right now though, but we'll just have to wait, guys, okay? I mean, okay, you know what? It's 0.01%, no big, not a dramatic loss. So it's 1 to 4, no, not 1 to 4. It's around 100 pips. So 100 pips and 1,000 pips. Okay. Okay, 1%. It's like 0.5%, like a 0.5%, not even 1%. Yeah, 500. Sorry, my bad. I was measuring wrong, guys. Sorry. It's not 50. It's basically 5. Yeah, it was 50. Sorry. I'm confused. Hold on. 1.172. There. There. 60. Okay. So we'll sell this based on 1% risk, 10% gain. Okay. Chef. Stop loss 1.182. Take profit 1.06800. Okay, Euro CHF. There goes nothing. 82068. Sell. Okay. Let me go back to Euro USD. Nah, that's okay. Euro CHF, Euro CAD. Okay, Euro CAD currently in a nice pattern, nice pips. Currently it dropped like hell. Okay, so as you can see, there was a level W, level 1, level 2, a nice M formation, A top. Now we saw a nice, what do you call it, level 1. It went and retested the 78.6 and dropped it from there. And we basically started looking to enter on 61.8 Fibonacci level. And basically my expectation for this pair is to drop to this support. Probably it might create a level 2 right on this zone and a nice W right here. So until then, we will hold this pair. But currently, let me see how much pips are we in on this one. Currently 246 currently 246 pips in profit. Let me show you guys. Next up right here. Okay, so right around here. Currently 246 pips in profit, sold it right there. Nice going on profit right there, 5,000 profit, and it's a live account. Okay, just for some of the people who don't trust. But we'll move the stop loss to break even around, let's see, 5,100. Okay, so now let's see. And it was an Elliott wave pattern also, so it was a nice thing to trade for. All right, EuroCAD, move stop loss to break even at 1.53, no, at 5,100. Oops. Okay, 5,100. So we'll move this to 51. All right, good to go. Now, what we got next? Euro GBP. Oh, my. Euro GBP. Okay, Euro GBP has been playing around, but hasn't gave us anything yet. Let's see on a daily time frame. Do we see anything yet? There's nothing to look for, but okay, there was an M formation. There was a nice level 1. There was a nice level 2. There was a W formation, but then the price broke out. Structure went up. We anticipated buying this trade till here, but then the price started consolidating and then came down. So once it breaks this low, the pattern is not valid anymore. And we were kind of chasing the trade rather than waiting, because we haven't seen anything here to be going based on we haven't seen anything here to be selling this trade. So once we see the M level 1, level 2, a nice W, then you can trade the other opposite direction rather than trading whatever the M you were seeing. So that's why it's like I'm just waiting on and seeing, like, okay, if the price closes below right here, makes a nice W here or whatever, and then we have a nice valid M level 1, level 2, we will enter on the W. Until then, I would say just back it off, like just wait it out and see where it goes from there. This is a nice wedge pattern, you can see that, but you can expect the price to go down, you know, but I mean, it's not worth it. Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY, nice peak right here, level 1, level 2, nice Elliott wave. I'm going based mostly on Elliott wave pattern right here, but on a daily structure, you see a nice pin to the top. I have a feeling that it will go. Let me go on a 4-hour time frame and see what we got. What are you playing with? Okay. Okay. We're talking. It's a nice bear structure that we're seeing right here. A nice divergence right there. How much are we risking right here? Let's see. Around 100 pips, that's 1%. So if we choose to enter this trade, our stop take profit gonna be around this level. And oh wow, it's well over nice take profit actually. It's like 2,000 pips. Okay, let me round it up to okay, I'm gonna go for a sell on this one right now since there's a nice doji or pin bar on a daily time frame. So I'm just gonna go based on that. And there's an M formation too, so it's worth it. So Europe JPY stop loss 136 700, take profit 115.700. Okay. $136.7, 115.7. All right, so sold and good to go. All right, 57. Now the price we're talking about. We're moving in. Okay, the max we're drawdown is at $57. So we'll just see how that goes. Okay, now Euro JPY is done. Now we're gonna go to GBP pair, GBP CAD. Oh, GBP CAD. All right. Okay, now, okay, a lot of people might have seen a nice A top, level 1, level 2, W formation, level 1, level 2, but we haven't seen a M formation that we were looking for right around here. We were looking for, basically we were on a buy, I believe, on GBP CAD from here or somewhere. We booked a profit right on there or something, but we do see this pattern. I mean, this might be an A top, but I don't like to go on A tops, but most likely the M formation. So we'll just wait it out, guys. You never know, the price might just shoot back up. As long as the price is respecting this zone, it's still valid. The M is gonna be valid no matter what. So as long as this zone doesn't break out and goes back up, we might look for a seller on this area. Okay. Until then, I wouldn't touch this trade, like, for real. But we got so many pairs running already, so why chase a trade that's not even worth it, right? Okay, GBP USD. Oh wait, all right. Okay, easy. All right. Okay, this one. So we were expecting this one as a level 2 rather than a W, but once the price has broken the structure, I kind of knew that this is not it. But this is kind of ugly, like it's not clear. This W is not clear. That's it. That's the only clear thing that I see. That's it. Support. That's it. A double bottom, you can call it, or whatever. But there was a divergence. But I mean, it can be a nice level, and then we might see it to the upside since it's making higher highs and lower lows. So we can expect GBP to push back up again a lot more higher. You can expect the price to go back here or somewhere on this range, but we are not in this trade, and I don't like to enter on level 1s, level 2 most likely. I like to enter on the W's and the peaks, A tops, W and M's only. Okay, so we have seen GBP gave us so many patterns. We traded all this. We traded this too, but then we exited or something happened. I don't know. But once the market gives you like 3-4 times the pattern, it starts to mess up. So you don't start to see the pattern because it just focuses on the other pairs. Some of them might not know that it happens, but it does. Like once you start to mark up, it just gets messier. So that's why it's like you gotta focus on the other pair. Like GBP was playing out good, then it stops and then it focuses on Euro pairs. I don't know why it happens, but it does. GBP NZD. All right, GBP NZD is a nice trade that we are profiting in. Zero drawdown for your information, guys. All right, there was a nice M, level 1, level 2, W. On a 4-hour, you will see it clearly, level 1, level 2. A nice M formation. We entered right on there, and the expectation for this one is nice all the way here. But let me see how much profit we are in on GBP NZD. Okay, 1,500 in profit, boy. 487 pips in profit so far, and we are currently in a stop loss to break even. So we just kind of wait it out and let it drop. Just let it drop, okay? Until then, just sit back, enjoy the pips, I would say. All right, GBP CHF. Okay, now GBP CHF, it just nothing. Like there's nothing over here. But you can trade the wedge, but that's about it. Like, you know, but until then, I wouldn't touch it. GBP AUD. All right, GBP AUD is another trade that we entered since we saw a peak, level 1, level 2, nice W, level 1, level 2, a nice M formation right there. And then we entered right around there expecting it to break out, and the breakout did happen. There was a nice wedge. So now we are currently sitting on the level 2, I believe. There. This is a level 1, and this is a level 2 right here. So we're gonna see a nice W pattern probably till the zone. Maybe not, maybe not. But we'll just have to wait it out, guys. So once the W is formed, we'll try to exit this trade. It all depends on the Fibonacci level. Sometime you might see it on the Fibonacci's. Here, let me print it out. 61.8, most likely. Yeah, most likely 61.8 retracement will be a nice W, and you can expect the price to go back up or maybe down. You never know. But I'm going based on the W and M formation and level 1, level 2. So we'll just hold it. This one. Oh, what happened? Okay, now let me see how many pips in profit. We might have to move it to break even. Yeah, currently 156 pips in profit. We might have to move our take stop loss to break even. Entry was 7.4. All right, 7.4 is done. We moved our stop loss. There, I'm just gonna leave it like that, but stop loss is break even on that one. Okay, what else we got? GBJPY. Almost there, guys. Almost done. Takes 30 to 40 minutes. I don't know how long this takes, but here we see a lot of patterns right here. But then there's a nice M. This one is a nice M, but we're just waiting on the break. So once we see the break, we might enter on this trade. But until then, I might not recommend this trade because it's kind of messy. But it can be a nice potential trade, but we'll just have to wait for this breakout. Once the breakout happens, we'll put the stop loss there, take profit there. All right. Until then, just leave it alone. And all right, next to NZD JPY, I believe. Yes. Okay. NZD JPY made the nice A top and V bottom, level 1, level 2. You can expect a nice M right there, and we'll be sitting to sell right there once the price goes there. Until then, just don't look at it. Every week, probably by next week, you might see it, the M right there, but until then, nothing. Nothing promising. NZD-CHF. All right, NZD-CHF, nice. Okay, now there's a top, level 1. This one is a bottom, W. So I went based on Elliott wave. This one, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. ABCD, you can say that too, but it didn't really work that way. But there. some may say that, hey, why your level, I'm just gonna say like that for an example. I don't know. Um, for an example, some of my, I can't speak really good right now. Hold on. Some of you people might say, hey, your alert waves is off because the wave 3 needs to be longer than a wave 1. That's basically what the book teaches you. But I try to go based on MMM mostly, but I like to add elite wave just for another confirmation. But a lot of times I notice that wave 3 never lines up with this, but as long as it breaks the bottom, it means it's a level 2. So the base is basically the drop, that's the base, support 1, support 2, and a support 3. When do you buy? At the support 3. A W formation with a nice divergence. That's basically what you're looking for. You're looking for a W. You're not looking for an elite wave. It's just the elite wave just for an example I'm trying to make. But I'm going to have to make another course on that, just on elite waves, how to implement it, because elite wave and MMM, they are very similar if you guys haven't noticed. But I want to give it out all the things over here, but just trying to make a concept, okay? But as you can see, nice trade. This one is going up as we expected. So we'll just have to wait it out. Level 1 is already done here. Did the damage, whatever, and then expecting to make new high, level 2 and M right there. So until then, we'll just have to wait it out. Let me see if we're in break even, just in case. If we are not, we can move it break. Okay, we are not. But currently we are sitting at 153 pips in profit, as you can see right there. So we're just gonna move our stop loss to break even. All right, 68500, 686. Okay, 686 will be our stop loss to break even. Okay, NZD CHF plus 1, how much is that? 150. Move stop loss to break even at 0.686. Okay, NZD CHF 686. Okay, so we are risk free on that one. NZD USD. All right, NZD USD. I'm not sure if we're still in this trade or not. Let me see if we are. Oh, actually we are. Okay, right around here. 300 pips in profit, guys. 300 pips. No joke. Okay, that's what we do. That's what we do here, right? Forex Empire. Swing it like you mean it. Okay, but jokes aside, so basically on a 4-hour time frame, we do see there is a nice consolidation right around this level that we need to consider it as a level there. Level 2. So it might be a possibility that it's going for the 61.1 retracement rather than 100% right there, as you can see. Okay, so W, level 1, level 2, nice M formation at the 61.8, and maybe we might see a reversal from there. So since we are up 300 pips in profit and it's a level 1, level 2, I might exit this trade on the leg one because you know what, hold on. I might book my profit. How many pips more we can aim for? It's a nice 100 pips. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it for another 100 pips. But currently we are in break even, so we are good on that one. Just let it be. Wait for a little bit more push up, and then we might exit at the 61.8. Okay, we got 100 pips to go. All right, now NZD CAD. Okay, what's going on with NZD CAD? Let me see. Okay, so there was a peak, level 1, level 2, a nice W. We're expecting the price to shoot back up since this is a big divergence on a daily time frame. So, and there was a nice breakout of the trend line, a retest, everything looks good. So we have a big stop loss on this one, I believe. Yeah, 2.5% risk to make 8.5. So let's see how this plays out. Right now, it just at the just waiting along. We ended up buying right there. Went in profit, came back down, but it's making a nice reversal candlestick pattern right there. So we'll see. Okay. And now we're gonna go to USD pairs, USD CHF. I don't think we are in any USD pairs. Yeah, we are not. USD CAD, because USD pairs are not giving any patterns these lately. So yeah, see, nothing promising, nothing good. USD JPY. All right, USD JPY is the only one that we are in. Okay, so USD JPY, it's kind of making a messy move right here. So there was quite a bit. It was a peak, bottom, level 1, level 2, M formation, but I didn't go based on this. I went M, level 1, level 2, a nice W. Once the W was formed, I expected the price to go back up. So we had a buy limit right there. So when the price came down, hit it, went back up right away. Hit the stop loss, hit the basically, what do you call it? Stop hunt, and then went back up. Create the level 1, you see the top resistance, and then create the level 2, another resistance level. So, and then the price started to come back down. I kind of got, like, since we were break even, so I didn't got nervous, but a lot of people do get nervous because they're losing points or whatever, right? But it's just a break even trade, right? No big deal. So I just held it this. I'm pretty sure that the price of basically the levels, the easy way to mark it up is basically mark your zones, like mark your levels like this, resistance and support zones. So what happens, you know what you're doing. Like for an example, this price stayed in this zone, like it never broke through. But as you can see, there is a nice trend line and it's doing a retest. So you can expect the price to go back down, and I might, you know what? Since I'm doing this, like I'm marking up charts right now, guys. So I'm not teaching, so this is raw, exact raw what you see. So okay. I'm still expecting the price to go back up to this point. Like this is a level 2. I'm expecting the price to go back here. But since I see this, a trend line retest, I'm not sure if I should hold this trade or book this trade. Currently let me see if I'm break even. If I'm break even, I'm good to go, but yeah, I'm 100 pips in profit, not really great way. So this is basically where everybody entered, where I told everybody, but I forgot to enter, and then I entered here. So you might see my entry was here. My paid members, their entry is right here, since I forgot to enter this trade. But for the paid member, I believe they're in 150 pips around that level. Yeah, 150 pips in profit. Okay. I'm gonna close level 2 peak. Let me think, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right, closing it. Okay. Now we closed it. We're good to go. Because on a 1 hour time frame, it kind of looks off. Like this is a peak, level 1, level 2, a nice M formation. So we might expect the price to go drop back again here, but I don't see any levels. That's the thing. Like I see level 1, level 2, but I don't see an M. But if I do see an M right on this level, I'm gonna sell. So no big deal. Like whatever pips I'm missing out, no big deal. Like I'd rather take my profit now than regret later. We'll just see, guys. We'll just see. Okay. This one, it can be a hard possibility that the price might go back down here for the rest of the week and then go back up again. So I don't want to take my chances right now. All right, I'm gonna take and run. I think that's about it. Except the last one is gold. Everybody's favorite, but not mine because that one never gives you a nice pattern ever again. So this was a W. Level 1 is right here. Level 2 hasn't been. Level 2 can be this one, but it's a nice M right there. So there was a nice here, but I just don't like gold because it never gives you a nice pattern to play with. Um, it went up too bullish, so we'll just have to wait and see if the price goes back down again. But I'm not trading this one right now, so not one of my favorites. But here was an M, level 1, level 2. I expected the price to drop back here again, but it never did, so I'm not gonna touch it. Just gonna wait it out. Look for other pairs. There's currently so far in a bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pairs. So 13 pairs, 5,000 profit. I'm happy with what I got. A lot of people might not, but my maximum profit I'm at 1,500. Maximum loss is $50. So I'm pretty good. My risk reward, my risk management, everything was a T. But I just want you guys. This video is for the students mostly and the Signal followers. So learn from the videos that I make, apply it for the for the signals, clients on signals, just make sure um, to follow risk management. It's very important. If you don't follow risk management, you will lose and you will never make money. Trust my words, you will never make money if you don't follow risk management. It's very important. And risk reward is also important, but I'm doing the work for you. So you don't have to work on that. You don't have to work on marking up charts, but you do need to work on your risk management. I mean, uh, it, I'm doing the work, but it doesn't mean it's still easy. You have to manage your risk. Otherwise, you will never make gains on your trades, you know. And regarding to the students, hopefully you guys learned something today new or old. I don't know, it's repeated. So it's the same cycle over and over again. And I just want you to guys to put in more work and marking up charts, posting on the homeworks, because I don't see you guys doing the homeworks, you know. So I want you to guys to do the homework, submit it, so I can check the work and see your progress. Because a lot of times, a lot of students, they were doing good, but they're slacking off. There are so many students, but you guys need to make some effort to see the results. If you don't put in work, you don't see the results. That's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this webinar, and hopefully you guys finished it, all of it, watching it, because a lot of times a lot of people don't do. But hopefully you guys learned something from it. And I just wish you guys a bullish week and a bullish year. And let's go and enjoy. And I'll catch you guys next time. All right.